everyone. Welcome to my takeover. It's Lulu. Nice to meet you. A little bit about me. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Mexico. I've been living in Denver, Colorado for more than a year and a half now as an au pair. I take care of twins of 21 months old, boy and girl. You'll be seeing them in my stories on the next few days. And yeah, I'm gonna do my best to show you like as much as I can of my life on the next 3 days, and I'm gonna leave a question box on the next like stories so you can ask me questions, concerns, like I don't know, whatever you're curious about, whatever you would like to know. I'll do my best to answer. So yeah, like I hope you like it, and I'll see you soon. Amy. It's nap time. I just put my babies to bed. They usually go to sleep from 12:30 to 3:30 or 3-ish. It depends on the day. And I use this time to do my chores, like doing their laundry, tidying up their spaces with the toys and everything, cleaning the kitchen after the lunch, washing their dishes, and just making sure everything looks nice and tidy. I also use this time to eat my lunch and rest a little bit before they wake up. So yeah, today I'm also going to be answering your questions. I don't think I haven't seen them. I've read some of them. I'm just going to try to answer as much as I can before they wake up, and then after I finish working, I'm gonna like answer all your questions. So yeah, stay tuned. Hi, so I think my level of English coming here was pretty good, but I've still learned a lot here. I learned pronunciation, vocabulary, sayings, phrases. I've also improved my listening and my thinking. I feel like I can think way faster in English than I did before. Because I constantly talk with my host parents, my friends, and everything is in English. I'm immersed in the language. So I think that has helped a lot. And I think that no matter the level that you have coming into the country, you're going to grow in the language. So I think, in my opinion, America is really worth it, 100% worth it. Something that I really like here is that there's a lot of things to do. If you like outdoor hobbies, you can do a lot of outdoor hobbies. If you like cities, there's a lot of cities to visit. America is really big. I think that's something I didn't quite realize before coming here, but it's really big. One coast is really different from the other, so I don't think you're gonna get bored here. I think there's a lot to do, and no matter what you like, you're going to find something for you. I've loved the national parks here. If you like that, please visit them. It's insanely beautiful. And also the food. I've enjoyed to try different cultures food, like Vietnamese, Indian. So yeah. So adding to it, something I really enjoyed here is the holidays. I have really good memories from the holidays here, like Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween, 4th of July, Easter. It's some of them are holidays that I don't have in my country, so it's been really nice and amazing to see how people here celebrate them, and it's been very fun to experience. So yeah, I would 100% encourage you to try the US, give it a chance. There's a lot of things to do. I think you're gonna have a great time if you give it a try. So yeah, I hope you decide to come here. So in my experience, I have had time to explore the US. I've been in different states, national parks, either with my host family, by myself, with friends, with my boyfriend. I have had time, and when I had to travel with my host family for work, I've also have given some time to explore and try new things. So yeah, personally, traveling is not one of my top priorities, but if it is for you, like, you can definitely do it. I knew an au pair, like a friend that lived here in Colorado. She used to travel like every other weekend, and it was insane. She knew a lot of states. She did a lot of things. I loved her stories. So if that's something you want to do, you can definitely do it. You just have to organize yourself and talk to your host family. Hi again, answering these questions of what to ask the families. First of all, I would recommend to have more than one interview before matching. And in my experience, my first interview with the host families, I usually focused on their personalities, what they like, what they don't like, what does a normal day for them looks like, what does a stressful day for them looks like, what do they like to do, their hobbies. I don't know, just more like focusing on them and their personalities and the kids' personalities and stuff like that, to see if we are compatible, if to see if we have things in common, if we connect. And I think for me that was the most important thing, to see if I could really kind of like relate or get along with them. And just to finish with this topic, something that I think it's really important that I asked in my interview and it really stuck with me is, I asked my host how would they handle homesickness if that were to happen, if I could go with them and tell them that I was homesick, or like what would they, if they would support me. And they were super super nice and understanding about it, and they told me like, please, if you're ever homesick, come to us, and we will try to help, if it's like cooking something from home or just talking to you or with a hug or whatever you need. Like, please let us know. And I think that it's a very important question that you could ask, and because like, it's important to see if you can have that trust with the family. And yeah, I think it's very important. So here it's important to clarify that and remind that every process is different, every person is different, and that's okay. For me, it was a very fast process. I made my decision in a matter of like 5 days, and I interviewed with 3 families. With my current host family, that was my first match, I just kind of felt it. Since the first interview, I asked a lot of questions about their personalities and everything about them, and I just felt that we were very compatible, and we were talking for like an hour and a half, and I just felt really really comfortable with them. So by the second interview that I had with them, I just like felt it. I was really really sure. Of course I thought a lot about it, but I just, yeah. Hey, so this is such an special moment to meet your host family, and it's hard too because you have a lot of emotions and you've been traveling all day. I mean, I was tired, and my country is not that far from the US. Like, it's right next to it. So I can imagine from other countries. But an advice that I would say is, try to make conversation, try to ask about them, or like when you're on the drive home, maybe ask questions and just like try to show interest, because that also like helps them to talk to you. And like, everyone is nervous and everyone is excited, like both the host family and you. So I think I would say that, like, try to show interest, ask questions, just make conversation, try to start getting to know them more. I think this question comes along with the one that I was answering before. I think it's really important to spend time with the host family so you can get to know them and they can get to know you, and just find something that you have in common with them. It can be a TV show, it can be a hobby, like, I don't know, music, whatever you can find that you have in common with them so you can share that. And I don't know, go on walks with them, have family dinners, like any moments that you can share together. It's good because it's gonna help you to get to know each other more. And also something that I would say is, like, since you're living in someone else's house, I think it would be important to like ask them. Don't be afraid to ask, like, how do you this? How do you do that? Like, how do you feel more comfortable with me doing this? Just, it's really, really important to have good communication with your host family. Don't be afraid to talk to them, to ask them things. I think communication is like a key to a good relationship with your host family and to feeling comfortable with them too. I've gotten a lot of questions about the twins. A little bit about them. I started taking care of them when they were 2 months and a half ish. I've been taking care of them for more than a year and a half now. They are 21 months old now, so they are very close to 2 years old. And it's been such a fun and amazing experience to watch them grow, develop, and just live a lot of first times with them, like the first teeth and first steps and just like not first smiles, but like, like laughs. And it's just been amazing to be part of their journey and their like development and just their life, to be able to help to raise them. It's been an amazing experience. I'm so grateful. That's a really good question. For me, the best parts have been first the friends and connections that I've made here. Like, I know that when I go back to my home country, I'm gonna have those friends still, and I'm gonna have those friendships, and they might visit, and it has been really, really special for me to have them, like my host family that is gonna be my second family, like my whole life, and also being part of my baby's life and journey. It has been very special for me to watch them grow and develop, and just the little things that they do, and also all the experiences that you live here. You grow as a person, you become more independent, you do a lot of things by yourself, you try new things. It's just amazing the growth that you have. There's a lot of ways to make friends here. First of all, you have the cluster meetings that your LCC organizes, that these are like to do fun activities with other oppers in your area, and I actually met my best friend there. So yeah, these are very nice because you can meet other oppers and get to know them and just hang out. And I also would say just put yourself out there. Go to social gatherings or do like a class or a sport or just a hobby. That's a really good way to meet people here. And I've also, when I go out with my babies and there's like another nanny opper with kids, like I usually make the connection, and then we have play dates, and then we're friends and stuff, so that's a good way too.
And with that, the 2023 season comes to an end. Good night.